Lucia, do you know why you're here?
Lucy,
Bad luck, I guess.
bad luck. Maybe we should have seen it coming. That's Miami.
There was
That's
a
South
girl
Florida.
I knew.
That's South Florida.
She said she cared about me. She tried to
Well,
make my
proof our
world
physics.
the way she thought it should be. Yeah, we were desperate then
Brazilian cutlass.
to have each other to hold. But
Looks like she like social. Horse horses.
love is a long
Gator.
road. Yeah, love is a long road.
Well, look who's back. The only way we're gonna get through this
Female protagonist.
is by sticking together,
Oh,
being a team.
like a little Bonnie and Clyde.
Trust?
Trust.
Okay. That was a lot. Wow. Okay, that looked awesome. I gotta say. We're I am too, man. I loved Vice City. Although it doesn't look like we're in the 80s, right? This is present day. It looks modern, right? Like we're talking social media and late night clubs and the nightlife in Miami in present day compared to the 80s, right? Mhm. Just one time, man. I'd love for them to bring this whole universe to the Midwest, like Chicago, Detroit, Cleveland, Pittsburgh. Like, where people actually get robbed all the time. Like, I'm just saying, like, I've had a friend who had their car stolen in Detroit. You know what I mean? Like, it happens. It's no, but I'm just saying, like, GTA stands for Grand Theft Auto. Yeah, like some hard cities. Like those are not like Miami. Okay, there's definitely an insidious side of Miami, but there's also like a super bougie rich part of it that I hope they make fun of that. Yeah. Rich athletes, right? Like so many athletes live in Miami, even when they retire, like Shaq's down there, I think. Uh yeah, like Florida is just that place, right? So yeah, it does look good. It looks like a current gen or that feels like a social video. Yeah, I think so. But yeah, it's just funny seeing like that they're incorporating social media into the game. I think is interesting. Uh, that's like a step further than they have been on that front. Obviously, this is just the first look we've had at it, so there's going to be more trailers, and they now have a whole year to promote this game before it comes out. One rumor I heard, Denny, was that this was going to be a PS5 launch exclusive. We didn't see anything like that. I didn't see that. That was just, a rumor that was spreading around the internet this weekend, and I never really saw it. That doesn't make a whole lot of sense from a third party. But then you go back and you think about it, like Sony is kind of in rough shape when it comes to exclusives after what Microsoft did with Blizzard and Activision. So like maybe this would be like something they would try. And if you go back in time, like GTA 3 was a PlayStation exclusive. But that's gonna require a lot of money. So, like a giant truckloads. Truckloads. Yeah. So I don't And, like, yes, it would move systems in that scenario, but I'm not sure that that's what's actually happening. It was just a rumor, and we don't have confirmation or denial about that. We don't have a release date. We just have a year. Um, and, they're giving consoles some time to sell, right? Like, the PlayStation 5 now has, like, 2 more years almost, or at least a year to sell more units, so and, Xbox is out there. This game is not gonna launch simultaneously on PC, right? Like, no way. They won't do that. You know what I mean, though? Like, if you look at how they've treated us with GTA 5, it's like we got 5 GTA 5 was a 360 game and a PS3 game, and then it was a PS4 and Xbox One game, and then it was a Series X and a PS5 game, and it was a PC game, and it might run on a toaster or a smart fridge at some point, but, like, they really gave it the Skyrim treatment, so I'm kinda concerned as to how this is gonna work out. And also they got me. I bought this game multiple times. Like, I don't know if you did, but did you buy it multiple times? GTA 5? See, okay, so you've played it on multiple platforms is my point. So they got us. Like, they got us. Like, we played right into their hands in the last generation, so or the last GTA generation, I should say. Yeah, and not a word about GTA Online here. But, do we even know what's Mhm, mhm. Yeah, if I had to list the news from this trailer, it's in Vice City, female protagonist, Bonnie and Clyde scenario, and twerking. New revolutionary twerking physics that we have never seen before. And I mean, if you've ever been down in Miami, that's just factual. It's just it's just how it works down there. And I mean, like, the beaches, you know what I mean? Like, there's the beaches, there's the nightlife there, which, like, electronic music is huge there, so, like, there's, like, some real clubs down there. Uh, I don't wanna list them because, like, the clubs that I know down there were pre-pandemic, and who knows if they're still even around at this point. But, like, that town yeah, like, if I can run my own nightclub, this is gonna be very high up on my game of the year list. I love the GTA games. Yeah, um and then, yeah, like, if you can become an influencer I'm really interested in just how deep that social media aspect goes, because that could be really funny, if they do it right. Like, people getting in trouble on IG Live or what they end up calling it. Uh, I think it was, like, Life Defender. I can't remember what they called Facebook in GTA 5, but, like, they're gonna lampoon this, right? And maybe this is like Mhm. I'm wondering if it's an extension of their radio stations, right? Like how they kind of push narrative forward through the radio stations. Maybe this is going to be another way to like kind of push the narrative forward in the game without like, codex or something. Mhm. Yeah, yeah, like you become this legend on social media just from viral clips of you robbing stuff. Like you're not the one filming it, but you end like your legend grows, like you gain clout or something. I could see that being a mechanic in this game. Very interesting. Uh, it's exciting. It's unfortunate that this got leaked and they had to do this, but here we are. Now it's like when next trailer, right? You said GTA 7 was trending. Stop it. Stop it, people. Just be happy we got GTA 6. It took them a decade. Can we just focus on the game we have? A whole pandemic happened. Like a whole ass pandemic happened during the time in between games. And you know what? People were playing GTA Online during that pandemic because it was a great place to be with friends. So there's a lot of questions. I feel like we have a lot more questions than we got answers, but that's good. That's what the trailer should do. It got us excited. It has us asking questions. Has us talking about the merits of twerk physics. It's what you want out of a GTA trailer. And yeah, it's exciting. Exciting times when we get video games. Both hand in hand. But yeah, I always think about the people who are like, that was their job for like a decade, was to just improve the twerk physics of GTA. Like there's someone who did that. Seriously. That young lady on top of the car in the trailer though, that's pretty outstanding. It's just like, yeah. And then yeah, it seems like the BBL is gonna be something in this game, at the very least. Yeah. Uh yeah. Mhm. Yeah, I see, like, some of our staff's asking, like, "Hey, do we know who the voice actors are yet?" No. There's a lot of questions. Like I said, we have a lot of questions. Mhm. Absolutely. Well, thanks for joining me for this very emergency trailer reaction, Denny. I actually I was out running errands, so I was like, "I'm closer to the office than I am my house." So I was like, "I'm just gonna go to the office and shoot this," and then it really was that moment. Like, I was at the pharmacy, they're like, "Is everything okay?" I'm like, "Yes, everything's fine, but the GTA trailer leaked." And they're like, "What are you talking about?" It's like old lady. uh, I'm just like, "Look, this won't sound like important to any random person." Like this lady's like 60 years old working at the pharmacy, but I'm like, I thought my day was over. It's not. Uh I gotta get out of here. But yeah, it was just funny. Awesome. Well, yeah, can't wait till the next one. We should do this again. Hopefully, it doesn't get leaked. Shame on the people that leaked it, and shame on the people that put "buy BTC" watermark over it. That sucks. A lot of people work hard on these games for a really long part of their lives. These are huge moments for these studios, so it's a bummer that that happened. Props to Rockstar on just saying, "Screw it, here's the trailer," because that's probably the right move. It was like Pandora's box opened. But awesome. Yep. Sweet. Later.